We're back with more WWF action. You're sick of being back, Doc. What about being back in WWF action tonight? Yes, in the greater Westchester County area. Yes, we're talking about the Westchester County Center. WWF live action tonight, and that man is going to be in action as well, Hakushi.
Interesting thing about Hakushi is he will not be taking on 6'1" Jeff Hardy as he is here. He'll be taking on some 6'6", 285, almost 300 pounds, Adam Bob.
Yes, indeed. And by the way, on hand as well, Doink, Deke, and the Portuguese man of war. More on that later on. Whoa, what it? The Hitman Bret Hart.
Great replica.
Yeah, well, it won't be a replica. It'll be the real thing when the Hitman gets back in the ring with Hakushi. By the way, yet more WWF action in the greater metropolitan area this coming Friday night. This Friday night in Sayreville, New Jersey, a WWF fundraiser. The Sayreville High School Gym will be the setting for World Wrestling Federation action involving Bam Bam Bigelow. Here we go now with Hardy against Hakushi. And Hardy quickly out of dodge. However, not dodging any action will be Mabel. I should say King Mabel, I suggest. And of course, we're going to see Mabel a little bit later on in action along with his tag team partner Mo.
Sir Mo.
All right, Sir Mo. They are also in action, ladies and gentlemen, in the Bronx. Stay with the action now, and one body press. One. Well, not even a count of one, actually. And Hardy wisely right back on Hakushi. Yes, Mabel and Mo in the Mount St. Michael Academy in the Bronx. 1 week from tonight, a Saturday night of WWF action. That's July 15 in the Bronx. And to the buckle. And again, Hardy out of dodge. Hardy going to work on the midsection. Jeff Hardy now trying to set up the modern-day kamikaze to the ropes, and nice maneuver by Hakushi. And, forget about it.
What a thrust kick.
What a maneuver. Hakushi with all that lettering all over him, and I can tell you what's on that left shoulder.
Well, I can tell you what's on the front. I can tell you what's on the back. On the front is what the United States won in that recent trade agreement with Japan. On back is what Japan got, and the fine print is down underneath his trunk's leg.
I see. On the left shoulder, you can easily read, if you understand Japanese and hieroglyphics and what have you, that WWF action is also going to be in Medford, New York. Hakushi drives the knee. Yes, on July 16, ladies and gentlemen, that's 1 week from tomorrow night, a Sunday night card of WWF action at the Petchog Medford High School Gym.
You know, it's going to be very interesting on this action in the metropolitan area. Both Hunter Hearst Helmsley and Jean-Pierre Lafitte are on these cards, and they're both undefeated. I wonder if by the time these cards are finished, will they still have that unblemished record?
Well, speaking of defeat, certainly that is exactly what Jerry the King Lawler is tasting these days. Oh, look at this. Hakushi now going up. And down across Hardy. You might say that, the King tasting the agony of defeat, and I can tell you that agony does not taste like chicken.
No, it surely doesn't. But I tell you what now, the King has never wanted to be outdone, and he's been gracious enough to invite all of us, to check out his dentist, Dr. Yankum.
That's Yankum, isn't it?
No, it's Yankum, DDS. And what a gentle bedside manner he has with his patients.
You hear the chant, we want Brad, and wait a minute, submission on the part by Hakushi.
That's it.
Hakushi defeating Mr. Hardy, Jeff Hardy. Gallant effort on the part of the youngster, but Hakushi is a little bit too much to handle. Matter of fact, let's go back and take a look at some of the action we saw in this matchup earlier on. Jeff Hardy against Hakushi. All right, Doc.
An amazing display of athletic ability. And speaking of athleticism, you know the hunt has been on to replace the Knicks coach, Pat Riley. Well, let's take you to a guy who couldn't coach his way out of a T-shirt, Barry Didinski.
Barry?
Hey, guys, thanks a lot. You know, Razor Ramon is absolutely all over his opponents in the World Wrestling Federation, and the bad guy could be all over you, just like he's all over this T-shirt. It's the Razor Ramon all over print. One size does fit all for only $20 by dialing 1-800-TITAN-91.
Beautiful shirt.
He's all over the shirt. He's all over the front. And take a look at this. He's all over the back of the shirt. He's all over the place. He's Razor Ramon. He's the bad guy. 1-800-TITAN-91. Also available is the 1-2-3 Kid T-shirt. 1-800-TITAN-91 gets you either one. See you later, guys.
Aha, let's make a deal, all right. And wait a minute, what's that? Is that some of that fine print you're talking about?
Yep, exactly. That was the stickler of the deal. But speaking of sticklers,